All right. It's Captain K-Man 420 coming at you this Friday, September 9th. Now, I do know it's been a couple of weeks since I popped something off, made a little vid and all that good stuff. Just gotta tell you, the headlines have been popping. August was a pretty damn hot month. But everything kind of vague in general, everything kind of just all these pieces trying to put together, right? Just kind of a lot of build up at the moment and all this good stuff. But today I am coming at you, and I just want to report a little bit on how bad these blue cities are falling, and blue cities are falling at an exponential rate all of a sudden. Now, we're all aware of San Francisco, Chicago, New York City. Speaking of San Francisco, just this morning, it's starting to trend on Twitter all of a sudden. Just bam, San Francisco, as of today, a little vid of the sidewalks just zombied out, riddled with your freaking junkies and just open use and all that. Speaking of San Francisco. Now, if you guys haven't heard, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Memphis, Tennessee. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Memphis, Tennessee, which you figured would be a red. Most likely a red state. But these cities, metropolitan areas, Minneapolis, Minnesota, the metropolitan areas are infiltrated with George Soros, chaos causing everything. District attorneys, I don't even know, judges, governors, mayors. We're talking about mayors, socialist mayors destroying metropolitan areas. If you haven't heard, all of a sudden in Memphis, Tennessee, 4 nights in a row, I don't know about 4 nights in a row, but within the same week, there was 4 horrific crimes happening in Memphis, Tennessee. Kidnappings. I believe that blonde girl is the Memphis thing. Couple of kidnappings. Just 2 nights ago, this gentleman with heavy on the melanoma side of the house was running around the city of Memphis, live feeding it on Facebook, just running up and opening fire. Bat. And last night, in Memphis, a car full of, again on the heavy melanoma side of the house. Now, luckily, they didn't injure nobody, but the police were already looking for them as they're live feeding themselves, just driving around, taking the dude from the night before's lead and looking to go get some white people. They looking for white people. They hunting white people. All of a sudden you got Mr. Joe Biden over here just screaming. The administration just keep talking about Jean-Pierre Luc Picard, whatever you want to call her. They keep talking about how this whole white supremacist pizzas running around is the biggest threat to our country right now, our democracy, domestic terrorism. You got people on the heavy melanoma side right now hunting down these racist white people. This is not good. This is not good. All these George Soros DAs with their no cash bells flying around. These fools with criminal records out on the street in 2 days or something like that. Now they're just getting away with it. Now they're pushing the limits. They know what they're doing, and they're testing what they can do. Now that's Memphis. like 4 horrific crimes damn near in the week. Now, being reported just this morning in San Carlos, California. I don't even know how to put this. Do I just come out with the headline? This morning, a woman has been beheaded in the streets in San Carlos, California. Now, this is POC. You got another POC over here on the Latino side of the house. Again, already reports coming that he's a violent man, got a history. The woman who is gone now had a restraining order upon this gentleman, and he just ran up on her with a samurai sword, off with her head. Holy freaking shnikes. These George Soros funded DAs don't even care about a restraining order on a violent history gentleman. This is is he MS-13 or something? We gangsta? Not good. Not good. This is a call. This is a hail to my fellow Phoenix Arizonians. That's right. I'm right here in Phoenix, Arizona. And let me tell you right now, Arizona is red. Arizona is redder than schnit. Arizona did not flip. The state of Arizona did not flip blue in 2020. Let me tell you that right now. The city of Phoenix, Arizona, has been infiltrated, and somehow she snuck in our Democrat Socialist Mayor, Kate Gallegos. She's been here for a couple, whatever. We need to get her. This is a warning, a heads up. Phoenix, we need to get rid of Mayor Kate Gallegos. She is rapidly destroying the city of Phoenix, quietly administering like San Francisco policies, so on and so forth. This is a heads up. The criminality is trying to ramp up. Right here in Phoenix, Arizona, we still have a good police force. Thank goodness for that. But again, Kari Lake, who is running for governor, and she's getting pretty gosh darn acknowledged around the country at this point. She is definitely calling out, and she has been calling out, the socialist mayors of Phoenix, Arizona, Flagstaff, Tucson, I believe. Now, just so we're clear, when it comes to our little public transportation and we got the light rail thing going on, all this stuff, just so you know, our light rail stations are just being flooded and overran with your zombied out fentanyl using twackers. And they just trust me, they just acting like owning up the benches. They just taking over the light rail stations. Right here in Phoenix, Arizona, our mayor has got to go. Kate Gallegos has definitely, quietly been trying to send Phoenix, Arizona down the San Francisco path. And we have got to wake up right here in Phoenix and not let it fly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. If you are aware of how blue your city is, you need to be aware of how dangerous it's getting. Blue cities are going down. Smash that like. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Share, subscribe, smack that little bell if you want. Share. Oonga boonga! Captain Caveman!